Hello students. Now, after getting a brief on how to prepare for GATE, what is the syllabus? As a civil engineer, you should always know what are the topics which are being asked, what is the content of the GATE. So, this lecture, I will tell you what are the basic subjects that are for a civil engineer he has to study in a GATE exam. I have divided the subjects into various heads. So, the syllabus, first head is the structures. In structures, we have structure analysis, RCC, strength of material or solid mechanics, and the steel structure. This is the main part of the structure. Then the geotech. Geotech comprises of soil as well as the foundation. You might be studying it in your third years. Then the transportation. Transportation involves with the highway, traffic, and other modes of transports. The water resource, or the WRE as you preferably say. The water resource consists of the fluid mechanics, hydro, and the irrigation. Fluid mechanics, generally, the civil engineers, they have a more weightage on the open channel flows and the statics, dynamics, and the kinematics of the fluid. Hydrology and irrigation. This is also the part of the water resource engineering. Then environment. Environmental engineering. This environmental branch is taking a lead over many other branches. Why? Because there are more and more developments which are taking place. And in the syllabus, we have water demand, the wastewater, the pollution, air, and the noise. Pollution. I think you might be infected with pollution. No? Good. Then the survey. In survey, we have remote sensing also and the various techniques which are being used for modern survey. Then the project management. For building a good project, we should have a proper management. So for that part in CPM, which was included in the last years. Then, apart from this technical part, there is one more part which is non-technical. That is the maths and the aptitude. This maths and aptitude, they carry approximately 30 marks. Approximately 30 marks. And the rest of the 70 marks is carried only by the technical subjects. So, if you want to gain a rank, if you want to be among the toppers, this is all the thing, all 4 years of engineering that you have to study. So, aim for the best and you will turn into the best. After knowing about all the subjects in the civil engineering for the GATE exam, now let us just see what is the weightage of each and every subject. Approximately how much marks question are being asked. So we'll go one by one. Let's see. I have just listed down the various subjects and the marks based on the highest weightage at the top and the least weightage on the bottom. So geotech, that is the soil and the foundation, it carries nearly 15 marks. Environment, it carries 14 marks. WRE, it was fluid, hydro, irrigation. It is also carrying approximately 14 marks. Then solid mechanics, structure analysis, mechanics. These are carrying a different weightage. Sometimes solid mechanics 4, strength of analysis, structure analysis 4. Then this mechanics is 2. Then the transportation, traffic, highway geometrics, and other means of transport carrying 9 marks. RCC and steel. RCC carrying 5, steel carrying 5. When I am saying steel carrying 5, I am also including the plastic analysis. So in the steel, I am also including the plastic analysis part. So this one. Survey carrying the 7 and the per CPM carrying the 3. So, if you just focus, if you can go for these subjects also, okay, how many? Geotech, environment, WRE, some part of SOM and structure analysis, and if I leave transportation, if you go for RCC and this also, a lot of good rank you can achieve by studying these. But if you want to score, if you want to get into the top notch, if you want to get into the top public sectors, then this is not sufficient. You have to go for, what you have to go for? You have to go for the complete syllabus. And we will provide you with it. Now, we will just look on what are the different books which are recommended for your self-study. Because no exam can be cleared with self-study. So you should have a proper self-study for clearing the exam. So after this, we'll just see what are the different books. Now, after a detailed analysis of how to score a good marks and what is the weightage of the subject, today I will also tell you about the books. The books of various authors for Geotech, you should refer for your self-study Gopal Ranjan, for environment it is S.K. Garg, for fluid mechanics either you can go for Modi and Seth or A.K. Jain. For hydrology, you have to refer Subramania. For irrigation, again, we are back to S.K. Garg. For steel structures, S.K. Dugal. For transportation, Khanna and Justo. It is a very old book, but very effective. RCC, reinforced cement concrete. Devdas Menon. Also, there are other books of A.K. Jain, which comes for RCC. For strength of material, you have to refer Bansal or Timoshenko. Okay? And for the structure analysis, the Ramanutham, that is the very efficient book for easy understanding of the students. Now, coming on to the end, but the most important thing, what strategy you should follow. The strategy for the preparation of the GATE has been summarized in different points. First thing, I told you about many of the books, many of the authors, many of the subjects. So, you should collect the material. Because if you know how much material it is, you can easily figure out which you have to read first, which you have to read at the last. And you can develop your own time planning. Then, the second thing is, set your goal. What are you looking at? Yes, you are looking at me? No. Your goal should be to achieve a IIT or ISC or any NIT, or you are just looking for qualifying marks. So, if you aim at the highest point, then you can attain a very good marks and you can go into any public sectors or IITs. But if you are just looking for getting a qualifying marks, okay, I will just tell you, the success rate is 20%, approximately 20%. So, you can see that 80% of the students don't qualify even. So, if you are a GATE qualified, you have a better opportunity in private sectors also. So, what is your goal? That needs to be set. Then, short notes. Whatever you study, have a habit of writing the short notes and make a book, separate book of the formula. These short notes and the formula will help you in the last minute revision. Then, test series. You should always start a test series at least 3 months before the exam. At least 3. You should give the subject-wise test 2 times, 3 times of a one particular subject. First time it can happen that you are not able to secure even out of 100 marks, you are not able to secure even out of 20. But what will happen? Whatever mistakes that you made in the first test, cope up with it. Try to read more of that subject. Second test, you might attain 40. Third test, you might attain 60. by step go forward, and so that you are ready for the main exam. Now, the last week of the GATE exam, okay, before the GATE it is very important. Why? Because everything depends on the last week. You have to take care of your health, that is the main thing. You have to keep patience. You should not go for any new topic in the last week. Whatever you have read, you should again revise that only. You should keep calm. And moreover, the center which has been allotted, you should always visit it. What are the means of transport to go there? How to go there? What the type of place is there? You should always see it. So that at a later stage when you are giving the exam, you should not have any problem faced. So I think all these things that I told you would help you somehow in achieving a good result and to keep you motivated for GATE. Okay? Thank you, students. Best of